Welcome to the broadcast. We are live on the USBF Twitch page, and we're early. Actually, you can see for the first time we're actually waiting for the play to start, which means there's probably some delay on at one of the tables left. And when I say one of the tables, the other match was conceded, so Fleischer is moving on to the finals, folks. So we just have Rosenthal Nickel left. And why not come on early when we have this stellar panel? Adam Kaplan, Josh Don, Adam Grossack. These are the panels I've been waiting for, even though I've had amazing panels all week long. But now we're four deep. You guys are going to talk bridge, and we're going to hope we see at least some semblance of a comeback here to make it exciting. But welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, Rob.
And we have history of partnerships here. We've already have a little bit of, I don't want to call it a rivalry in the commentary, but I asked Adam Kaplan who his favorite partner was out of Adam Grossack and Josh Don, and he immediately said Jay Don. So
it was an immediate answer.
It was snap.
Yes,
decision,
and then I left.
Yeah, and then he just left the room. So you can see Adam is you're contemplating this right now, and we'll come back for your analysis later, Mr. Gross. Mr. Grossack.
Well, since you asked that question, I'll ask both Adams a trivia question. Which current bridge player, other than like my dad or something, have I known in the world the longest?
Ooh, that's a good question. You
know the answer.
You played with KB for a while in the juniors, huh?
No, I mean any bridge player. It doesn't have to be in this event or anything.
Yeah, I know the answer, but I'm just kind of.
Is it Rob?
It is Rob Barrington.
It is Rob Barrington.
Okay.
You see, at least I'm smart.
Why?
I can figure it out.
His dad has a bridge club.
I was going to get that wrong.
In Syracuse, New York, his dad owned the bridge studio.
Yep.
And we'd come play at the club. His dad would make Sundays on Sundays.
That's right. Pancakes in the morning. Yeah.
We had a lot of like 2.5 table games. So on your long sit out, we'd go up to your living room upstairs and watch like Wheel of Fortune.
That is exactly what my childhood was like. Exact bridge and food and Wheel of Fortune. That's why I look so good.
You had a dog named Blackwood.
That's right, Blackwood, and their first dog was named Trump. Actually, way back in the day, before any sort of that would tie you to any person. And then Blackwood, yes.
Blackwood was like a lab.
How have you guys found the kibitzing on Love Bridge?
It's spectacular.
And the interface. You like it a lot.
Yeah, it's amazing. The biggest thing, there's a lot of really good things about it, but the biggest thing is you get that the information that your screen mate gets, right? So we get to know exactly what every bid means to you. We get to see the partnership uncertainty when hey, I think this is key card for diamonds, maybe, and just question marks. So it's interesting. It's and it is just super easy to kind of navigate and show everything on the screen here.
Were you doing a broadcast when we played against the Fleischer team and Johnny Hurd and Kevin Bathurst bid key card 3 bids in a row?
Yeah, in fact, we weren't doing that at all, but this was referenced in our broadcast because we had Owen, I think, and he said the only mistake they made against them was they had a weird mistake after 3 keycard sequences.
Yeah, they smoked us, but 3 bids in a row were alerted as keycard, which was kind of funny.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he said. Yeah, that's the first thing I saw them do wrong in like 2 days worth of bridge. So, how did you feel playing against Fleischer? Was it? First of all, congratulations. Your first win was awesome. I'm sure your team was happy. At least I hope they were. That was a great win. And then you got 2 days of Fleischer as a result.
Yeah, that win, it felt like Bill and RT like we'd won the whole thing, I think, which was
That's
great.
Awesome.
Felt to me that way too. And Fleischer, it was a real combination of us playing terribly and them playing amazingly, session after session.
And Adam, you lost in the round afterwards, and that was another close match. So it's just like you guys, you've had a couple days to lick your wounds, but is it just you only get to play this once a year? It's just kind of that feeling, right?
Yeah, it was a tough one for sure. We had me and Larry playing the first 4 matches because Larry had to attend a bar mitzvah on Saturday. So he attended the bar mitzvah and it was successful. He became a man. So it's good news.
Larry did, or?
And no, his nephew.
Okay.
So
But it was
and
back and
there was the that could have gone either way at even at parts of that match. So and from what I can tell, I'm not sure what's causing the delay, guys. And if anyone is in the chat and knows, let us know. But it's the first time I've seen this actually to start with a delay, which means maybe the first several boards are going to be pretty interesting stuff.
maybe they've had technical issues.
Also a possibility.
Should we message Mackenzie?
If you have the in, that's wonderful. Jadon, where are you? Back in where are you living now?
I'm in Las Vegas for the past 18 years.
Oh,
So actually,
still, you haven't moved. I thought maybe you moved somewhere.
I'm about to move somewhere else in Las Vegas,
Okay.
so that's not very exciting.
And so, guys, can you settle this for me? Mitch Dunnett says that Josh Don is maybe the funniest bridge player he knows. I double that.
Is he talking about like my jokes or my bridge?
He says
What I
your
wanna
joke telling, along with your. I mean, honestly, I think you're hilarious, but your joke telling, I'm not sure. But you do occasionally come in there with a good joke. But
know.
He
This
has
is like
pretty good stories.
I have some stories, but something that's developed is over regionals. Bill really loves like corny jokes and even some like inappropriate ones.
sure,
And so I kind of just look them up and kind of try to come to every regional with a new one or two.
pepper them in
Mitch,
there.
Mitch is always around, so he gets to partake.
I'm gonna
And
message Jan actually and see if anything weird's happening.
yeah, I don't know. I saw that when Mitch was commentating. My joke telling came up.
Yeah, it was very funny because I was like, wait, what?
My plan now is to be very not funny, just to make him look like a fool. See how I do.
Morty, are you playing in any of the trials? Seniors, maybe?
The seniors I was considering, but no, unfortunately I can't play in any of the trials this year. I have my brothers are graduating from Berkeley, and so I am flying out to California and I'm going to do that.
But you were in the Winter Games recently.
Yes.
You guys won something.
We won the consolation of the consolation. That's great. The final B of the border match. But it was a fun tournament. Only bidding on tablets there, but still just a much nicer experience, I think, with being able to actually sort of.
I like when you play and stuff.
Have an electronic record, right?
I love when you do well in something because when you read about hands on bridge winners, they're always like super interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I usually try to at least write up a couple hands a year, maybe a little more than that. And, this particular one was sort of a Pyrrhic victory. It was in our second to last round, and both of us needed a big win to make it, and we wound up basically tying the match. And then neither of us made it. So.
You can see just a delay at both tables, and you see a new feature that's coming to you if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube. We'll have a little two-handed action here. We'll be able to see both tables just temporarily, so we don't have to see every card being played, but we can at least see simultaneous action. But
Did just the players arrive late? A couple of them?
I don't think. I'm not sure. It sounds like we have no idea yet. I have a message into Jan, and so does Al Hollander here. But it could just be that one table is very slow with the first couple of boards, or maybe it is. So there was a withdrawal. We know that the Simpson team withdrew with one set to go. They were down over 100.
I'm going
like
through bridge withdrawal right now if we don't start soon.
Should we start playing a game? What do you think? Should we hop on to bridge base?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I tell you what.
Broadcast a little of that.
We'll keep an eye on it, but let's just rip into an instant tournament. What do you think?
It sounds good to me.
Okay.
Well, might as well
But
do our
Rob,
time with
you
something.
gotta watch your happy clicking finger.
Thanks a lot, Josh. Thanks for reminding me of my nightmare. I wake up misclicking hands. All right, here we go. Let's dance.
Like I didn't approve that play. What are we doing?
Gavin is kind of militant though with his Let's Play stuff here. So, with the cameras actually work on this broadcast as well. So we'll let you know when the play starts. But for now, guys, let's sit in the south chair and play with a couple robots.
The best hand, right? So partner has at most 11 points.
Best hand, so it's 11 and 10 and 9. So diamond a heart.
And that's match points?
Yes.
I'm a one no bidder.
I've been told that I'm not allowed to make negative doubles with fewer than 4 cards in the opposite major.
Who told you
Some of
that?
my hands have been.
That was a really quick 2 bids that I wouldn't have thought of.
So,
Like, boom, boom, one no, boom, double.
I mean,
That
one
would be
no is
too
one no
close.
is a pretty good robot bid. To be fair, I mean that
Yeah,
is
I think
gonna,
it is.
gonna get.
I mean,
some,
but we're going
some
to play
stuff.
the hand regardless, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. So we can bid 2 clubs. What's the
A little
vote?
on the wrong side, the one no, I think. I don't want to take partners like Queen of Hearts. I mean, because our spots are so bad.
Good. So
That's my opinion.
we bid 2 clubs. Okay.
Sounds good.
Adam gets overruled there.
Okay, fine.
He'll live with it. All right.
3 hearts. Oh,
2
goody.
spades, 3 hearts. Ooh.
Pretty good for an 11
That's what-
count.
No kidding. The robot has like what 6 diamonds over here.
Well, they have at least 3.
14 to
That's a good
22.
start. Yeah, I mean, this is just like this is where Gibbs' explanations are pretty lacking.
Yeah, they're not
right?
correct. We know that for sure.
yes.
Like,
Took
they
like
can't
1
have
bid
more
to
than
become
11
ridiculous
points.
already.
What do you guess their shape is though?
3-0. What else are we going to do?
Wait, let's gamble on their shape though. All right, I say let's see. 3, 2, 6, 2.
What is the explanation? Can I see?
Yep. 3 plus diamonds. 13 to 21 high card points when we know they can't have more than 11. So I would guess 11 points for sure. Forcing to 3 now.
Okay, I'm going to say that they're 3-3-5-2.
I'm going 3-2-6-2.
I'm gonna say 3-2-4-4. They just have nothing.
I think that might be closest to the victory, though. Are we betting? We're rocking 3-0, though, right? Is that everyone agree?
I wish I bid
I mean,
one
the
no.
spades
first
are
Right.
time.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
why-
Now you wish you bid 1-0, so you can avoid this like robot push. Ooh. Whoa. Wait a
Great.
second. They
Thank
were
you, partner.
4-2-6-1. Wow.
Amazing.
I'll set 3
That way-
spades.
We have some play.
That's true. We
Uh,
duck a couple of hearts,
yeah.
and maybe we can bring home
well, I
diamonds.
we
don't know about
we
a
duck
couple.
one.
We duck
One. Sorry. Yeah. We hope Righty has 5
Yeah.
hearts.
Got those diamond spots. The partner had their 10 count.
They did.
Did they have their 3 heart bid though? Do you think? I don't
Not
know.
at all.
That seems a little
Not
aggressive.
even a little bit. But
All right.
Well, this
Alright,
one's
so
easy to
let's-
play. It's gonna play itself. There's no
Yeah.
choices.
Ooh.
Oh, Jack,
hello.
baby.
Whoa,
Are we making overpicks here?
we have choices.
Well,
We
we
did
did
have
mean
choices.
choices.
Ooh,
But
sorry.
I guess.
Sorry, I messed
You,
up.
want,
No,
you wanted to
I'll take
overtake the King of Diamonds and play the 10
it.
of
No, I
Diamonds?
don't want to do that.
Wait. No, you don't. That's right. Because it's match points. You want to make 4.
Exactly.
I think we gotta finesse that spade, baby.
Let's do it.
Feeling
Yeah, try to
spade
spade to the queen.
One time, baby.
Boom. You ready
All
for
right.
it? You ready?
Throw some clubbies.
Who wants
Yep.
to watch? Eyes open, eyes closed. Oh! Wait, though, we're
game.
gonna have company on this, don't you think? There's a bunch of people that had the same.
No,
kind
no,
of
no.
weird
We've been
option.
3-0 without a spade stopper. We
Ooh,
don't have any company.
That's true. That's true. People might shy away. They can bid 4 clubs. Don't pitch the ace of clubs, Rob. Don't do it.
Is anyone here
I mean,
counting the clubs? I was
honestly, you can afford it.
Good thing we didn't see
At
the
least the
king because
king's
I
still
wasn't
up.
counting it.
Yeah.
All right, that should be pretty good. Anyone
Good job,
see
Pete.
anything in the bridge so far? Let's. Nope. Still
Well,
waiting.
none of that was bridge, so that's a good start.
So this is what not to do right here, but it should net us a pretty. Let's see if Jadon is right.
Come on. Money, no whammies.
82.1, so
All right,
tied
all
with
right.
6 other people.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Ooh, what's your pleasure here? Probably too good for a no trump, right? If you were thinking that way, but we just want to open a diamond and get a little 3 of a major going. Josh, you're
Fine
shaking
with
your head. What's going on?
No, no,
man?
no. I agree. It's fine. It's totally fine with me. I'm trying to think of like, I mean, you could open a no trump. We could break all the ACBL rules.
Well, we could legitimately just make an agreement to open every hand from here on out or no trump. I've done that before, and
I mean, we could also open a club.
Yeah, go open a club.
Ooh, the
Thing
club.
is, if you open a club, are you
That's-
going to rebid no trump if partner bids a major? Or are you going to raise?
I'm gonna
What's the goal?
raise.
I didn't know what we were going for.
I mean, a club's interesting, but that never goes well for me. But maybe it's when we're a foursome here, it might go really well.
Well, the partner, Give always bids 3 clubs, but you could just bid 3 no and cross your fingers. What can you do?
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's be weird. All right, there's one spade. How heavy you want to go with the robot? You want to bid 3 or 4 spades?
I bid 3.
I'd bid 2 hearts and then 3 no. Just me.
Because you've already bid your club suit. So
So I want to
exactly.
point out something here that,
Yeah.
that 3 spades versus 4 clubs,
okay,
right? Because you could splinter this, right?
because
It's
Eli
pretty
is
hard to
saying that
splinter
in the
suit
chat.
you
Yep.
opened.
Yeah, it could splinter into diamonds.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. I completely missed that you opened it.
Yeah. We forgot.
Ignore
we
me.
would like to be able
If you
to
opened
4
it
club
a di-
splinter
if
if we
you
opened a
diamond,
diamond.
then
Maybe that
And
should
I
be the
think
meaning
it's
of that bid. Like,
Right.
we just changed the meaning of the bids.
I like that. So
I like 4 diamonds. Let's just go all in.
Partner's gonna love their hand. They don't have diamond
No, the
waste.
problem is we don't really want a heart lead, so we're kind of getting ourselves one if we do that.
Right. If we could splinter 4 hearts.
You could do that.
let's see.
What
Okay,
What's good about 4 diamonds is he'd like his hand because he'd have nothing wasted.
Right. He goes, oh man, I have just small cards here, and in fact, he doesn't have any. Oh wow, Jack fifth of diamonds. That would have been nice. Partner has a pretty good hand over there. We're gonna do okay.
Yeah, but
Suspicious
we're gonna have
lack
to
of
concede
aces.
our 2 tricks. We can't really throw our club. We don't have enough manpower to do that. Down to draw some trumps.
Yeah, does that sound good?
Aha, I think we have some cards, by the way. At least I'm seeing we have.
Oh, you mean the actual
we're
bridge?
live. Yes, the actual bridge.
Ooh,
We're live.
let's get back to it then.
Keep that open. We might have downtime.
We'll live to fight another day on that tournament here.
Yes.
And there we go, guys. Beautiful.
right.
Let's get back to our match view.
Broadcast is sped up by 5%.
All right. So now we're on board 6. Thank you so much. No, this is the first board, folks. Pass a spade, pass a no trump. 2 clubs inserted by Wilenkin. And we kind of know that the Rosenthal team is going to be doing some interesting stuff, possibly knowing that they're down 80, right? This is kind of that margin where not only do they need luck, but they need some stuff to shoot with, right, guys?
He's shooting right into his opponent's 4 forfeit so far.
Yeah, this is. And ironically, their best landing spot is probably in spades.
Right. Where they've
Definitely
already
in
been.
spades.
He's not going to be thrilled hearing 2 diamonds from partner.
They won't get there, but
Couldn't
they'll get to 2 hearts, and then one opponent or the other might double. They both got a little bit going on.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
At the other table, East-West is just bidding without North-South involved at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Wilenkin might have chose to pass over a no trump, given different circumstances.
Of
If there was
course,
ever a time to lead
yeah.
a trump, I think this is the time to lead that trump.
Yes. The question is ace of trumps or a low trump. I'm a fan of the ace though.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what the next choice would be. You're not leading the club into the 2 clubs. What else are you doing?
Yep.
And say hi if you're joining on YouTube or Twitch. Pop in your comments, questions about the bridge or about these international men of mystery that we have on our podcast here.
Exactly.
So is the idea we're just gonna draw trump and play on spades as declare?
Well, they could duck 2 spades, so you're up to 5 tricks then. I'm not sure there's anything better. And they're gonna have to give you. They're gonna have to give you something in the minors.
4, 5, 6.
They did find their club fit, and they're playing 3 clubs at the other table. That should be interesting.
So you're gonna on the 4th heart, you're gonna pitch a spade from the table or a diamond?
Feels like a spade, especially when West pitches one. I'm not really going to be in
Yeah, I guess we
control
just
enough
pitched
to be
it.
able to do more. So my diamonds are probably pulling a little bit more weight. But
Yeah.
Chris is
Bobby
an
will
optimist
definitely
and
duck
wants
at
to
least.
make it. So
He definitely won't go up on the first spade. You can tell that South isn't short in spades, or they would have been passing the 2 diamond bid or something. Right.
Mhm.
So he won't be a problem. That's the one mistake the defense could have made, was winning the first spade.
Yes. But now he'll know
Now
pretty
he'll have to
quickly
win
what's
the
going
third
on.
spade. So he'll win
I
the
would
third
just
spade
say,
and play ace and a diamond, and Weinstein will just get out with like a low club or something. They'll just win,
Mhm.
I think.
Well, at this
cards are
point,
pretty good for Declare here.
yeah, I mean, at this point, Weinstein knows that Declarer has 4 hearts, 5 clubs, 3 spades, and a diamond. So the hand's kind of an open book for him. The only question maybe is, where's the 10 of clubs?
He's just going down one, right? Oh no,
Yeah.
he's gonna throw. Yeah, he's gonna end up with 2 club.
Yeah,
for
he's
Declare.
actually going to manage to win both his club trees.
And Al, in the chat there, if you've heard anything back about what actually caused it, I think you're probably right, or whoever wrote in the chat, that it might have been just the withdrawal that caused a little bit of a delay in starting this up. But again, folks, if you're just joining us, just one match going on. Rosenthal Nickel. The other match is over with Simpson just conceding victory to the Fleischer team. So it'll be Fleischer against the winner of this match in the finals, which is another 120 boards of bridge starting tomorrow, guys. Who's coming back?
Fleischer's the team that's definitely been like the hottest. They've had all the momentum the whole time.
Yep. And there was something
they've
said in
just
the last.
been solid. Like,
sorry, Adam. So there was something said in the last broadcast about they've had a reasonably not an easy draw, but they've had a draw that's kind of favored them to kind of be confident.
Yeah, that's fair to say. Sure.
Adam, apologies, you were going to say something there, but
well, no, just that they've been just solid and good, even when you look through Butler scores and so on.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, all of them have been
2-0 Trump from
doing
Willankin.
well. I like
Yeah.
it.
Sure, why
I
not?
told you what I had mentioned. I think before you came, Adam, I did the second quarter today, and Willankin was already swinging fairly. On about 3 hands, he did something clearly trying to make a swing out of nowhere.
Huh, that's right.
I bet you Gavin just hates it. Gavin hates this type of bridge more than anything else.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever. He's down enough. He knows he needs some stuff. And this was the 2023 USA 1 final was Nickel versus Fleischer. So we're getting a little replay, a little reconstructed Fleischer, right? Nickel's the same? Yes. Nickel is the same. Fleischer is slightly different with Hurd and Bathurst on the team.
So Declare has some entry problems here, Rob. On the second spade, has to decide whether to overtake to try to set up spades. Play for spades 3-3.
Right, but it works either way. They have 3-3, and both his cards are entries.
Yeah.
Turns out
everything is an entry.
Yeah.
It's spoiled for choice here.
An embarrassment of riches.
Yes, and interestingly, I guess on another auction, Bobby might have chosen a club or something other than a high heart. But
I will flash you the other auction at home, and I'll tell it to my guys here. We're just playing 2 spades at the other table. 2 spades in the south currently being played. So
okay,
swing away.
Sure, it was a diamond, a spade, and no trump, and South invited with spades.
It did go a diamond, a spade, and no trump, and some sort of invite, which was 2 hearts and then 2 spades. See you later. Yeah. South was able to show an artificial 5 spades max hand.
Okay.
And North decided.
So South had an 11 count and didn't open in precision.
That's exactly right. It had an 11 count.
Okay.
Honestly,
maybe South was trying to anti-swing, like thinking they wouldn't open at the other table.
Yeah, there's a bit of mind games when you are swinging in this sort of spot, right? Where you really you don't want to wind up doing something that doesn't get duplicated at the other table if you can help it.
Lady,
but at the same time, you just don't want to be pitching IMs for no reason. Also, so
I mean, they're not down 35; they're down like over 80. So they gotta, if they're really trying to win, they have to win IMs a lot of times.
Yes.
Thank you for the reminder, lady. We are now actually live on YouTube. Apologies for the delay, folks. We're just on the second board of the set. Again, watching one match, Rosenthal versus Nickel. The only match left.
He's got to play a club back to break up the squeeze.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have too much trouble seeing that that's what's going on here. Hardback can't really help him much. So
He's still taking 9 tricks though, right?
Oh yeah, he got up to 9. It was a pretty friendly layout for him with spades
Sure.
3-3, with diamond king.
is 3-3, both minor suit cards on side, and well, a good hard spots and so on. But yeah, you need things like this to go your way
Yep.
to even be in the game.
That's exactly what they need, and what Chris was talking about on the other broadcast is sometimes it's not necessarily about being aggressive. It's just about taking an action that your opponent at the other table is not going to take, and which was why I thought it was interesting. One of you said that it could be anti-swinging by Greco choosing to pass this hand in that spot, kind of mirror,
I know they always open with 11, and especially wasn't he even not ball,
especially precision. Yeah,
so that was
so interesting. Taking out some insurance possibly. Amy, thank you so much. Really appreciate the heads up that I wasn't on YouTube.
so Gavin
so here
Pass
Gavin-
definitely expects this to be pretty weak.
Right. I mean, Gavin maybe upgraded this from a 15 to 17 no trip. I'm not sure what their range is, but certainly I would agree with that, regardless of the state of the match.
Sure.
This is good 17.
I think that's pretty much recommended for everybody, right? When you have a 17 and a really solid 5-card suit like that, it's just too good for that 15 to 17 range.
This is one thing that I discuss in all of my partnerships, Rob. For example, we play inverted minors and we open up like a club and partner jumps to 3 clubs and we know it's weak because 2 clubs would be strong. But the question is, how weak is weak?
Mhm.
And the question I always ask my partners is, if I open a club with 18 balance, am I supposed to bid 3 no?
And that's
And
what
depending on how they answer that question, that's how weak it is.
yeah.
That's my gauge for how weak 3 clubs is.
It's recommended for it to be like mixed-ish, right? It's like you shouldn't be embarrassed to put it down if partner snaps 3-0, or Josh, you're kind of.
I like to play that if I'm vulnerable, I'm supposed to bid 3 no, and if I'm non-vulnerable, I'm not supposed to bid 3 no.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean he's favorable here. He's not going to wait around for like an 8 count to bid 3 clubs.
got it. He wants to get in there and have the ability to.
But even if North was supposed to sometimes bid 3 no, he also had 2 little spades here. So like he's not going to make 5 clubs. South won't have enough for that, probably. So the pass certainly made a lot of sense. Well, here he made 5, but South wouldn't have enough where you'd probably want to be bidding 5. Like
Yeah,
here you needed.
There's a question in the chat of how does Bobby not bid with that hand? But if we would just go back and take a quick peek at it,
Bunch of losers.
Yeah, and also they're vulnerable as well. Take a look, guys. There's a club of spade, 3 clubs. Do you really want to be in there with this hand?
I mean, you can see here he'd be down 2, and that's with partner having a 15 count.
Right, opposite, just 110 for the opponent. So this is a time where he chose, okay, not a time to be bidding.
Yeah, I mean, not just that, but if they actually belong in the auction, partner is going to be able to bid again, right? And there's a rule that is very handy in a lot of auctions is that you don't preempt over preempts, right? And 3 clubs is the sort of preemptive bid. There's no sense in saying, oh, well, you're going to preempt me. Well, I'll show you. I'll preempt
give you 4 spades,
right?
or 3 spades. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
You don't really accomplish much by that because they've already sort of limited their own hands.
Yes.
So,
right.
Yeah, they did well to stay out.
Very good question. Thanks for that. And we're back at the action here.
All right, 2 clubs. So
2 clubs is
just
alerted
probably because it could be short.
Yep. 2 hearts, 3 hearts.
Yeah.
And 3 spades is non-serious. Nothing about spades.
So
you can see why it's not serious.
I know Gavin likes to play the 2-heart rebid shows 6. He'd always like that.
Yeah, I have to imagine that these guys are happy to at least sort of be in the decision-making chair on these sorts of spots, but they're gonna have to sort of make this call of what slam to play and how high. I wouldn't, knowing partner has 6 hearts and opening hand, Chris has to be thinking, okay, I'm certainly bidding a slam. The question is, am I bidding a grand?
I mean, actually, I think the cards are there to make a grand if you guessed it, because you could take a spade nest and then squeeze these in the minors, couldn't you?
Yes, exactly.
But I mean, there might be other ways that you could play it. So it seems like it would be normal to take a spade finesse and run the trumps and try to keep the spade 10 in your hand, so all your sort of squeezes are alive. but
Yeah,
it's actually
it's
harder
a
to make.
tricky timing problem in terms of, do you cash three diamonds and shed a spade from your hand first, or how do you sort of organize it so that so that you can actually squeeze the right hand. But
Yeah, I guess I would cash 3 diamonds.
so now Chris might be pausing for thought here, but you know says okay, maybe the
When
hand is
North
about
denies a
bidding and
king,
making a slam.
when you know you're off the king of spades and the king of clubs, can't be that
Yeah.
7 is a good contract. Maybe it'll just make.
Right,
Greco
exactly.
Hampson still bidding.
Essentially just hope that partner wins it into play, right? That maybe partner has a two-way guess or something else is going on.
He already won it
Westing
on the lead.
Westing hooks up with the queen of clubs there. He led low club from the king. He had a couple of kings in his hand.
Why I think he probably led a club, like maybe among other reasons, is Lincoln's clearly swinging and he started with 2 clubs. Maybe
It's funny, but true.
you never know. Well, now this won't take long. I mean, now he'll just take a spade finesse because it's just an over trick. He's not too worried if there's some fancy other play like 7.
All right.
He asked them who had the king of spades. And
Right,
just
yeah, that's the benefit of being with your screen mate in one room, right? Hey, got that king of spades over there? Let's claim this thing. They're playing 4 hearts at the other table. Another swing.
Really?
wow.
Or
It
Amy
wasn't like they did
Matura,
weirdly this time. It was kind of a normal auction with the
right?
hands they were supposed to have.
Amy Matura, it is absolutely okay to ask for a shout out on your birthday, and thank you for spending it here with us watching bridge. Happy birthday. What can we get you for a gift? Send me an email.
Mhm.
Are you rooting for
So
Rosenthal is the question. Amy, I know knows Andrew probably pretty well, and Aaron, and probably half this team here.
I mean, so
here
far
this
so
is
good for them.
definitely a 17 count I would not upgrade, but again, given the circumstances.
The Chris hand is it. I think we can take a look at their system. They might be playing 14 to 16, but I'm not sure.
That would explain it.
Oh, Amy's a Stevie super fan. She says. Well, I mean, I'm a fan of Stevie too. I can't lie.
So how's this look? 1, 2, 3 spades, 2 hearts, and 2 diamonds slowly. Just so that's not enough. You're
So
gonna need to set up your clubs.
I can guarantee you, Gavin likes this as the mixed variety in this case. So that's what that's what partner's expecting.
He's gonna lead clubs, so you're gonna have 2 club losers. You get 3 spades, 3 clubs. You just have time to set up 2 hearts and a diamond. It's not much to it.
Bobby's spots are so good in clubs.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna. The spots are good, but he's going to be able to duck out a round of clubs. The thing is, the defense is going to be able to build a spade trick along the way.
But that's okay.
Right.
They can get us 2
King
clubs, a
of
heart, and a
hearts
spade.
now.
Right, and so West is actually going to get caught in a fairly common sort of squeeze type situation where they have to guard a side suit. They have to guard their other entry with the ace. And so, on the run of the clubs, they're going to have to make some difficult discards here.
Yeah, this duck of the club was a good play because West is going to win it because they played the queen, and the only danger to this contract would be if East won it. You wouldn't want. I guess you could just go up ace on a diamond shift, but in any way, you didn't want a diamond to come through. So this way, you were just safe from anything like that happening.
Magic. So we're under 60 now, gents, and we're only 5 boards in. So they have picked up a nice chunk of change here at the start.
It's a good start. They got a long way to go.
They're in 3-0 at the other table on this board, though. Yeah, a long way to go. And honestly, after every board gets pulled out, that's less time you have left, too. So every board counts. But that's the kind of start you're looking for the North-South pair, at least, from their perspective.
Make myself old. In 2006, I played the World Junior Championships, and in the finals, we were up, I think, 96 with 16 boards to go, and they didn't withdraw, and they made up 81 imps. I was sitting out watching. I was not a part of this. They made up 81, and I believe both teams went down and slam on the last hand, or it would have been within like an imp.
How sick were you to
Wow.
that to watch that? Were you watching some of it?
This
I
is
mean,
where I learned a harsh lesson about watching your own team on Viewgraph.
just don't do
Never do
it.
that again.
Reminds me of a certain junior event that occurred recently.
I
Yeah,
think I know it.
would you like to elaborate? Was it
They caught
similar
it by
to
like
this?
40 or 50 or something like that.
40 or 50 when pulled Zach Rosak just in case he went on tilts.
And 96, I was like 96, why are they playing? And then they were within one random thing on the last hand of losing by an imp, I believe.
Yes. You're not that old. My first juniors was 2009, so you're not that far off.
I started old and you started young.
Yes.
I think missing junior bridge saved my life. I'm very glad to have quit bridge at like 16 and come back to it much later in life.
Yeah, I suppose I did it at about 20, but give or take. This is a rather mundane
Pedestrian
one.
one, no Trump here. Yeah.
And however, this is a 17 that Wellington chose to open a no trip, so who knows?
Well, he's happy with how it's going so far, but there's no way they've made up like 85 imps or whatever it was.
No, no, no.
Right. Well, I mean, they
But
have eight boards or 9 boards to do it.
Yep.
I mean, now it's at least in the realm of possibility. If they hadn't won any imps in the
They
first
just
six,
don't you guys? Well, like if you're down 50 at this point, you want some like wacko boards, or at least you want some that maybe you're possibly making a slam from both sides, and you get it super right or something. If you're down this much, you need some
Yeah, I
divine.
mean,
most people swing
you
too
need a
much.
lot.
Like if you're down like 20 or 30 or 40, you really should not be swinging like crazy. Maybe if you see
Right.
like a perfect opportunity. But I have seen tons of matches get lost because someone was swinging and just
And they
gave
didn't
up.
have to.
They didn't have to.
But
would have
here they
just come
kind of
back.
know they need some haymakers at least.
Yeah,
and
this is enough. Like the margin was 83, I think, at the beginning. That
Yeah.
you really gotta force it, maybe.
Well, they feel like they landed one already, you would guess, just getting to that slam. And now here's another like 3 diamonds that's pretty reasonable, right? Not that they could be, they couldn't be less than that, but what is
I mean, everybody did
mixed?
the normal
There's
thing, I
their
suppose.
mixed. Yeah.
And now they have gotten to the normal contract and gotten off to what looks to be a good lead for their side, potentially. Threatening a heart rough if Declarer gets diamonds wrong.
But it's actually cost them their heart trick. If
It
suddenly
has.
with the 9.
Because Gavin played the 5 of hearts.
Yes.
The 5 of hearts.
Oh my
Well, his
goodness!
5 of hearts would have been
How did he
finessable
think that was
on
gonna? Yeah, that's funny.
That's an important card.
That's very unlucky for him.
It was still finessable. If this had gone 9,
Yeah, it didn't
ace.
really matter, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but now the Declarer's hearts will be just
decadent.
definitively high.
Yeah.
And the 3, I suppose, is his attempt at a little bit of soup preference. Hey,
I mean, that's a good step for Declare. He didn't have that many losers, but he was short a lot by of making 9 tricks. He didn't have a lot of winners either. So
Well, it's interesting though. So here, Gavin kind of gives Declare an extra dummy entry, which isn't great for the defense, right? Because Declare is trying to rough clubs and has already started that process. Giving them this extra dummy entry with the 9 of hearts could be costly, right? If instead he played the jack, Declare would be playing hearts playing something out of his hand, which is kind of what he wants here.
Well, this is okay. So now he gives a heart rough, and at least he's no better than a diamond guess. So they certainly have a chance to beat this.
Yeah.
If another heart was ever played, Wellington could rough ace and guarantee beating it. Partner would still have the front trick. Turns out.
Interesting. This should do the trick as well, though, right?
No, if he goes up king, he just makes it, right?
Right. But I mean, Declarer was going to have to guess this anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought putting in
if you played like
earlier is good, but
I mean, he just didn't know his partner had the queen of diamonds.
26 to 4 is the number so far, guys.
Okay.
Time is ticking though. Every board that gets set down on the table is another.
Yeah, this is why Gavin's opening. He's trying to make something happen too. It's not for him a normal opener.
Correct.
Might be for some people in this event though.
For precision players, this seems like it's pretty standard these days, guys. From what I've been watching, is that about right?
Some might call it a maximum.
Okay, that feels.
I was saying on the
But
earlier broadcast, in like 20 years, I haven't really changed how I bid, but I think I used to be considered aggressive, and now I'm definitely not.
Right.
Because the
While
times
staying
are,
while staying exactly who you are, you're now not that aggressive.
yeah, basically.
Is that? Would you have a feeling that maybe that has something to do with the guy on the bottom of the screen? Maybe his brother also.
There was a regional where Zach was at the other table in my seat, and I opened a hand two hearts, and he opened at four hearts. And to me, it was like a very normal two heart opener. And then he
Yeah.
comes to me afterwards. He's laughing about it. He's like, "We both know that was a normal three hearts."
Uh,
You know, I went high, you went low. I'm like, "Yeah, sure." It's like a six card suit and an eight count. I don't know.
So here, Gavin and Chris kind of did well to know at least which person is swinging a bit here,
True.
meaning that meaning that Chris might have just blasted 3-0 or tried for game, right? But given that Gavin had opened this hand already, um, you know, it was sort of he did well to go low today.
right.
Um,
That's
He did not do well to put in the seven of clubs, though. He lost the tempo there when he should be winning the club and shifting to a heart.
true.
Here declare snuck a diamond through
It's
east,
just,
and
I was just
you
too
know
late to get any hearts going. Their
yeah.
spades are about.
Exactly. So now his thinking was, I guess, that if they won the diamond, he would have a club, two hearts, and four diamonds, and when they didn't, now he can go after spades and still be just fine.
Yeah, but if they won yeah, either way, he had seven tricks. So that was
Right,
sometimes when you win the one trick, you can switch to the other suit to ensure enough tricks.
exactly. And so
By the
here
way,
he's actually going to make some over tricks for his trouble.
I forgot to tell you guys that this is the most popular table on all of my YouTube channel, and probably all my followers want to watch this because they know Gavin quite well, and they know Jadon pretty well too. So I mean, this is like a big day for everybody. Welcome. Not that the Adams aren't amazing, but
Yes, but
Yeah.
we're not known as well.
for them it's like maybe me, and then Gavin. It might be close, and then Jadon, and then well, Dana
And
Berkowitz probably by now.
Yes. Oh wow, it's Rob from the internet. Um, yes, so he'll make his 8 tricks
Yep,
here,
I'll be
and
happy. There it is. See you later.
yeah, they're kind of running out of boards. They can't
Yep.
afford like a nothing hand like this.
They don't want to be playing one no trump making two for sure.
Even if they won like five imps, if they could win five imps on every hand from here, then it's not nearly enough.
Yep. They need
but
something big. We're waiting. They're still playing board 52 at the other table right now in two spades in the north. In fact, I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for action to start at this table, let's flash that up for you guys. It's on the front of your screen now. Two spades in the north is being played there.
I still have the same screen.
Yeah, don't worry about you. We don't care about you guys.
We can't
Yeah.
see it, but that's fine.
I mean, I do care about you deeply, but like, it's not as important that I show you that.
I got you.
I see. I just opened a little YouTube so I could check it
Oh
out.
man, that's not very nice. Barrington thinking he's as popular as Gavin on his own channel, shaking my head. That's terrible. I'm pretty sure
You walked into that.
I'm sure I'm the most popular on my channel, but our Wednesday morning tournament people have loud voices, which I appreciate. I love them. So I'll take second place to any of you guys. To be fair, you're all awesome.
I'm the best bridge player according to my mom.
Obviously,
Authoritative source.
Not even
And my
that
daughter,
clear
actually.
for my mom.
What'd you say, Adam?
Not even that clear for my mom.
Yeah, so let's see. In the other room, this two spades is. How are they doing in it?
Looks like they're gonna take.
They're going to come up a trick short. It looks like
because it's gonna go. Yeah, he's got a spade loser there.
Yeah.
Oh no, it says 8 tricks.
It's going to be a defensive trump coup.
Not so. I would assume this is getting
Defense achieved
rejected.
the Trump coup. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's claim decline. There you go.
Yes,
Oh, so
Gonna go down one.
actually.
And there it is, folks. You saw it, and I think that means they will start play at the next table.
Rob, are you gonna do the commentary for the mixed as well?
I'm gonna do the commentary for the mix. I think I'm gonna do it in a different way though. I'm not gonna start till like the semis, and I'm gonna do highlights every day. And if you're not playing it, are you guys playing the mixed? Adam, you are probably.
I am.
Jadon, coming back.
I'll be at a regional.
Okay, but no, I mean, what I'm gonna do is just to make less pressure on ViewGraph is just do like a highlight show after like the first two sets and then the second two sets, some good boards, maybe talk to some of the people, and then have it live for every session in the semis and finals. What do you think about that?
Starting in
guys?
the semis. Okay.
Yeah. What does
Sounds
the
like
audience think
fun.
about that? Tell us if you like that idea, because honestly, it's very difficult for me to get as many people for the round of 16 / quarterfinals, but it's easy for the end of the tournament for sure.
I think we just appreciate whatever you're willing to do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm willing to do a lot, so you're stuck with me for that. But I think
We
it's
check out the next board in our instant tournament while we're here.
that's a good call. I think it's
We could,
because
I mean, we could go over and watch the other table. And
yeah, we could certainly
bidding,
do that right here. Let's do it
they're
right
about
now.
to play
There we go.
a different contract there.
And we'll keep our eye on the other table just to see what's happening.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
this
two
is
hearts.
another
We're
potential swing for Rosenthal.
losing a diamond,
If
hearts,
Right.
and a spade, and a club, and we got to do something with our third. Uh, looks pretty likely to make at the table. Maybe it can be beaten on something like a trump lead. Never get a spade ref.
Well,
This
they can
is
stop Declare from taking the spade rough, though, right? Because they can cross in diamonds.
Yeah. Oh, it can be beaten. As far as I can tell. They both. No. Well, this is one way to not get a spade ref. Trumps.
Right. Well, I guess the eight of clubs declares
Yeah,
saying,
the
okay, I
clubs are
actually
all
don't need a
broken
spade
now.
rough. Right. The seven
Right.
of clubs is going to force out the queen.
And he knows the defense could have probably always stopped it because they had the ace king of trumps.
Yeah, and they might even be inclined to at some point play spades.
Yeah, they're
or
probably
be
going to
forced
shift to a
play spades.
spade.
And from Greco's point of view, this is kind of an ugly spot.
I mean, a
here.
diamond
Like,
is a possible play.
I think I would be playing the 10 of diamonds, but I'd be a little worried looking at 10-9 Doubleton that, I'm going to blow up the diamond suit or something. My food is here, so I'm actually going to go run downstairs real quick.
What do you get?
enjoy. Yeah, what's on the menu?
I just like rotisserie chicken and some
That's a good
vegetables.
choice.
So, yes.
My kind of food.
What did he say? I couldn't hear.
Rotisserie
I
chicken.
said it.
Rotisserie
It's vegetables.
chicken.
It's,
Okay.
it's not vegan. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a sec.
You got it, buddy.
Can't wait to watch him eat it.
Yeah.
Is it going to make you hungry? Do you want to order something also?
No.
Are you back here at the play site, Adam?
So we are actually downtown in Chicago
Oh,
right
great.
now.
Well,
We
thank you for joining, dude. You're amazing. Like, you're busy. Is Emma okay with this?
Yeah, Emma's having fun. She was reading her book.
Feel free to
But we're
bring
just
her on
hanging
also.
out
We had
right now.
we had Michael and his baby on the last one, so we've broken the record for the youngest ViewGraph commentator.
Oh wow.
Pretty young.
And there we go, guys. I think that means both tables are going to start playing board 54 now. And what is happening? It seems very weird. 6 imps to Rosenthal. It's 52 now, guys. I mean, it's not this. They don't need 6 on every board, but every little bit helps if they get a big swing.
Well, 8 boards left. Yeah, of course. You have to average more than 6 a board,
Yeah, for sure.
but you don't need more than that on every board. Getting 6 definitely closes the gap.
I'm really not sure what is happening with the delays here. Play has finished on every board 53, and it keeps giving us this. So something wonky's happening, maybe.
Maybe this has to do with the withdrawal. Like it thinks the other match didn't finish the board or something.
Right. I think that maybe is why they They had some issues with it. It makes sense. Thanks, Amy. Yeah, it did this last. So we've seen the delay before, but the thing that some of you might not have seen, especially apologies for those of you that I made wait on YouTube. We started with a delay in the match, which was rare, right? When both teams were there, we could see they were seated. They just had this weird delay for us, so we're not sure what was happening. Still haven't gotten confirmation on it. We need a sideline reporter. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Somebody better looking than me, obviously, that can draw some, people over to talk.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was waiting for, Josh. You have to take your shirt off, though. I'm sorry. All that working out has to be seen.
Yeah. It's been a little lax lately. Oh, I see. Adam's got his cocktail going.
Ah, nice.
Good daiquiri.
I have juice.
What's in the
Just a
juice?
little umbrella in
Is
it.
that what you
I
call
can't-
vodka these days? Because our instant tournament is over. They kicked us out. Maybe Bridge Base is kind of
Think so.
territorial. Maybe they saw us broadcasting on Love Bridge and got tilted. David Devine, hi Jadon. No hi to me, David.
Tell me about that, Rob. That sounds like some tea. Like that sounds like
I'll take that conversation offline.
Tell me because I was thinking.
No, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. I love everybody.
Okay, I'll help you move along and say hi to David.
David.
Nicest guy in the universe.
Yeah, agreed. But I'm a little upset now. Now I know I'm not the most important person on my channel. Someone says Gavin's the most important, and now David Devine comes in and says hi Jadon, not hi Rob and Jadon. Or honestly, that's what I prefer, Rob and Jadon. But I'd be okay with Jadon and Rob. But just
I mean, it's alphabetical. Why would you do it any other way?
So Josh, you said where are you moving?
I'm moving to the very south part of Las Vegas. So, if people don't know, if you drive to Vegas from California or LA, there's this casino called the M Resort, where it's kind of the first one you get to before you get into everything else. And I'm going to move even before then. So I technically be a suburb called Henderson, which is actually very big, like 1 million people.
Don't the Levins live in Henderson also?
They do, but I'll be quite far from them.
Got it.
Probably
Okay.
25 minutes or something. 20 minutes.
That's fun.
I'm excited. Yeah, a little bigger place and a little improvement. Yeah.
Adam, you haven't missed anything at all.
Awesome. I timed it perfectly then.
All right, let's challenge a star instead then. How about that? So we're waiting for.
What if it turns out to be one of us?
That would be amazing. If you recognize the hand, you tell us. All right.
Well, yeah. Remember every hand I ever played on BBM? No.
You do? I don't doubt that, Jada.
No.
Hang on, you have to go back and forth sometimes. Here we go.
I make sure to remember every hand for 5 minutes, because if we accidentally pull out the same cards again for the next board, I want to be the one who notices.
I think we should open a no trump on every hand. What do you guys think? Maybe not.
I've done it where you have to open 2 no on every hand, but 1 no is
That
satisfying.
what we should have done is played a robot race where we just pass all of our 18 counts and only open our 20s. That's also a good one. Can I talk you guys into a no trump though?
I don't think you can talk us out of a no trump.
I mean, I do have the mouse, so this is
diamonds.
good.
You
2 diamonds.
You are in
Yeah.
control. You're in the driver's seat. You do not have any.
Gavin would never let me do
Dangerous
this.
that
This
feel
is
like
nice.
sharing.
I feel free.
You're liberated. You finally get to deny a major in response to statement when
All
you
right.
have one.
So
No. What are you passing?
You want to bid 3-0 with this?
Wait,
Three no.
this is imps. This is imps.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, we're playing imps. I forgot. All right.
They still penalize you imps for going down in contracts. Right?
Then we better not do that. Okay, we got some spade spots going on. That's good.
All
But
right.
we're missing a lot of.
We have a lot of
things.
frozenness. We need some club help also. What do you think?
I think we need help in every single suit and possibly our heads.
I
this
wanted to
is not
pass
a good
2-0 Trump.
contract.
I'm just saying, right? I would.
Yeah, everyone in the crowd's like, I wanted to be in one no trumps.
Yes. Only somebody should invent a way to do that.
So I think we play Queen of Spades and take a club finesse, or do you
You
want
have
to
no
play,
See what happens with the queen.
play some diamonds?
Play the queen.
Let's try the queen and see what happens. We'll decide from there.
Okay. Queen, ace, switch,
Maybe they'll
Mr.
play a club
Robot.
for us. Here comes a club
Switch. Nope, not quite. What was the spot
10
on the
though.
first one?
That's
They
with a
led.
6 or something. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a
right. So
9
missing the
only remaining.
6 and
9 and 6. So
Wanna
we
do-
probably got like a second spade trick that's going to come.
Do you want to duck
right.
this?
But east is the one with the long spades, not
Mhm.
not
Right.
west.
But we
guess
don't have
just
to duck
take
it
it.
because they let a doubleton.
Perfect.
Right. It could be double. They could have the 6 left.
Queen
instead of
D.
the 3, and then we're good. So yeah, it
Yeah.
feels like queen.
But what's good is they think we have 17. So maybe like East has the ace of hearts, but West won't think it's possible.
Still looking
Yeah.
at the other matches. Nothing happened on the view graph, folks. We're just having a little fun.
Are we going to the king with
Strange
this?
it's strange that both tables are waiting.
Yeah, well, I
That's
think someone's right. I think what's happening is the Love Bridge tablets may think that that Fleischer's kind of waiting to play when really they're not playing. So it's possible that's what's causing it. Makes
I
Did West lead the
it's the
jack of
only thing that
spades from
makes a lot
jack
of
third or
sense.
something?
That would make sense because that's a robotism right there. Yeah, spade jack. In fact, who is JPAHK? That sounds familiar. I think I know that person, but I'm not sure. We're pitching a heart here.
Heart looks
Sure.
good.
Yeah.
Amy's like, I told you to duck.
Oh, this is pretty good. So we're gonna have to win the king on the next one
I like
to be in dummy, and we're down to the diamonds come in and a club finesse. Could be a lot worse.
It could be worse. It was worse. They led the jack from jack 9
Oh,
to 4th. Oh,
there
So
it
toss a
was.
club here.
I guess you might as well pitch a club.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
keep our threat going. Yeah, they led the jack from jack fourth. Nasty.
All right.
There we go.
Get some
Okay,
diamonds.
we're watching for the 10 of hearts.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, we're
The
getting
impossible
there.
my
dream.
God.
Play still hasn't
Question
started.
is,
We're
do we
not
play for the
missing.
squeeze or do we play for the finesse?
Okay, no 10 of hearts. Ah, nice.
Boom.
There's the 10 of hearts.
Okay.
It's nice to see good bridge pay off.
By the way, if any of my students are watching this, I want you to forget everything that's happening and has happened. There we go. I mean,
Right.
I know
You
what
have
I
to
want to
know
bid,
something
but
that you
I'm
will?
not going to say anything. Go ahead.
I mean,
wanna
I don't
bid
want
no
to bid a no
trump,
trump.
don't
I just thought that was the rule you made for yourself.
I said open to no trump. We're not allowed to open in this spot here.
Okay, bid 2 hearts, Michaels.
Sure.
I-
Let's make it up.
I can deal with that. But we can never bid again, by the way. The robot thinks we're going to have 28 points if we do.
Yes,
Wait,
that's the
just
reason
see
you
what
don't
three
bid
spades
like
shows.
this.
I just want to see what it
Dude,
shows.
I'm going to show you. It's going
I
to
just
say
wanna see what it shows.
27 to 30. Oh,
12
oh,
points.
6 spades.
That
12
we
points.
have that. We have that.
All
The
right.
club in the spades. Call it
That's
a day.
odd because usually when you Michaels and bid again, it's like, oh.
Wow, he's just ripping us.
Oh, do you guys want to run away?
No, I'm not going
I
higher.
mean,
Our second suit was spades. So
By the way, I didn't tell you to bid this. Adam might have.
I did not say to bid 3 spades.
Not you,
I
not
thought
you.
three. I thought three
Adam,
spades.
I heard Adam Kaplan say 3 spades,
Yes.
I believe. And I honestly, out of the Adams, I trust you equally. So either one of you
Could
was
be
gonna
worse.
bid
Well,
against.
clearly that judgment was incorrect because we're going for our lives in this contract.
Well, we rough it. I don't know. Wait, so he rebid 3 hearts on our right?
Let's just see. Nope. And I'm gonna. I'm
You
gonna
might.
do the
Maybe we
refresh
should
just in
message Jan or something. Or see
I've
if
I've
there's
already
somebody who-
messaged her prior to this, and I have not seen anything at all. Oh wait, there's a problem probably caused by the fact that the Simpson team withdrew. Got that, but now there's another delay. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
What am I doing here? Just
Well, the East probably have 7 hearts. I mean, we kind of have to. No, you
But
can't.
no, you have to rough it. Why
yeah, no.
would it-
I'm just
throwing
I'm looking at a different screen. So
Just a question of roughing with the 8 or with like the 10, but probably you'll just promote trump tricks for them anyway if you start roughing higher.
okay, he is out of hearts. So
Oh, that's not good. That's not
that's
good.
really bad.
I think West has like all 6
8.
spades or something.
at least.
Well, we can't really lead a ace of diamonds anymore. He's telling us he's gonna rough it.
Want to lead a club?
Well, the club's gotta be. It doesn't have to be off. He says ace king queen 7th and the queen of diamonds. I mean, it can be on.
Well, what's our other choice here? What do you want?
I mean, yeah,
What
I
do you wanna do?
Just to
sort of
bid
have to lead a
trumps, yeah.
club.
I would play a club, I guess, Rob.
What is happening now?
Okay,
Oh, it
okay.
worked. Amazing.
How about another club? But maybe
Yeah.
we'll get a rough.
No, no, maybe diamond now.
Oh, wait. If he wins
They're gonna
queen here, we might not be the worst here,
okay
right?
with getting this rough, personally, because then we can still leave the diamond.
Okay.
Okay. Now we can.
Play a diamond.
I
I
would,
mean, what? So what are we actually gonna get here? Just our three spades?
I think
Is
so.
that it?
I would play
Well, no.
diamond now.
Yeah, you gotta.
Diamond to 9
Yeah.
or to yeah. Rough.
Okay. Okay. Does he have no spades? Oh no.
Robot.
I think it told us that we should stop doing what we're doing.
It said you're behaving weirdly. Okay. Let's see. All right.
Burn. This looks like we're in three spades. This is
We're down
yeah, it's
3.
800.
We gained a non-vulnerable game swing on the first board, so we got that going for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
just.
mean, it's pretty brutal that Westcott to throw his only diamond on the second heart. That was not foreseeable.
Let's look at the hand for a second.
West is 6-5, right? In spades and clubs.
This is the kind of hand they need in the match, actually, to do better with. And folks, if you're watching, we're waiting for the bridge to start back up.
Five.
Love Bridge has us on a delay. Look at that hand. Whoa. Let's trot that one out from the history side there. Is that a nice 6-5 hand with clubs and spades, and then a beautiful 7-card heart suit, and we're playing 3. So I think
It turns out we were bidding our left-hand opponents.
this is Adam Kaplan's fault. I believe.
I think so.
I think he said
I
3
can live with that.
spades.
Mistakes were made.
I swear I thought that was going to be a 28-point bid that we made there, but because the robots.
Yeah, we're just curious what it showed. That was all.
All right, there's a 13-point hand. I think we can open this one or no trump for sure. If we're gonna be on this motif.
We have so many quick tricks.
2 diamonds. Anyone want to super accept? I don't think we're that degenerate here.
I mean, I wouldn't mind passing this though. We could really go for the board. Oh, it's imps. Never mind.
Yeah.
The one good thing about super accepting is you could have showed a double and you didn't have. That might have helped.
So what do we got? We got a
this is
spade, a
unfortunate.
diamond, and a club.
We need that diamond on side.
Yep. And we have nothing. We can't do anything
It
about it.
feels like
either,
it's
folks.
offside,
It
though.
does too.
Yeah, when they leave the
It feels
10 of
like we're
spades.
gonna find out right
ace
now.
diamond is off.
Maybe
Oh,
not.
now it
Club
really
rough
feels offside.
also.
It just got even worse.
Okay. All right. We'll give it a run.
Kind of a weird defense. Like, what if we had another spade or something? And they just let us make it in that case? I don't really understand what Gibb is doing.
Either does it, so that's probably why.
Here we go, boys. Fingers crossed. It's gonna lose. There it is.
Burn.
All right, Lovebridge, what's going on? I'm gonna send Jan another message because they are still not popping us up here. Yeah, that was sent a while ago.
It'd be pretty amazing if Rosenthal's like continuing the comeback, and then we come back and they're only down like 25 or something.
I mean, it would be pretty weird if we also got like a score update. They'd finished and we're still here on board 53, unfortunately. Okay. Let's see if we can find something more exciting, though. This challenge is. They have these robot races anymore, guys? You see those on here?
We could mix it up and play like connections or something.
I'm shocked. I guess this must be a case that Lovebridge hasn't ever handled before.
Right. They
only got
haven't
two
had a
tables in
withdrawal.
play and- yeah.
Because it's probably it is probably set up just to go, okay, this is how many boards are being played, blah blah blah, and then if it's expecting 2 teams to be playing along with it, it's going to look for it. So
Right, exactly.
we've had a 27-minute delay, which means
Yeah, I mean, I think it's likely that they just are like it's likely that they may not even be like we may not even be able to get to it, right? Like unless they suddenly decide or figure out how to fix it. But
looking to see if
Anyone
we
have like a, or Adam, maybe, Grossack, did you have like a really cool hand or a favorite hand in the trials that came up?
Mm, 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 I went over all 60 hands that Larry and I played. Larry actually had a great 3-no trump that he made.
Yeah.
He got to a 4-card ending. He stripped out the hand and then knew the entire shape. Okay, I'll give you a bridge problem that I had,
Okay.
if I can remember it. I had, well, let me just ask you this question. What is your expectation if your partner opens the bidding 4 spades white on red?
a
This is
wide range.
highly dependent on who your partner is. I mean, but these days it's usually like 7 spades. I mean, you can have 8, but you're dealt 7 a lot more, and you're going to do it a
Mhm.
lot with 7.
And then
Yeah, I mean
occasionally some 6-5 hands with good
7-4.
spade suits or something like that.
Mhm. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna write a
seven.
hand and you tell me whether you would bid on.
I mean, if I'm playing with like Jack, I'm assuming it looks like a weak 2 bid traditionally. You know,
So this was
because
my hand. My partner opened the bidding. Um,
So
my partner opened the bidding first seat, 4 spades.
he opened first seat 4 spades, and you have king third. And I'm going to draw this on the screen for my people out there. Ace third. Ace queen 9 fourth. It's a pretty good hand opposite a 4 spade bidder.
Mm-hmm.
And then ace third. So what's your keycard sequence here?
Well, I mean, with Larry, we just play normal key card, but with most people, they actually play 4-no as preempt key card over 4 spades openings. So like
in other
0,
words, like
1,
0,
2,
1, 1,
2.
2, 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with an aggressive partner, you're probably not going to want to bid here. But it sort of depends.
I'm a
If they
passer.
if they had, so what could they have? Let's just make up a hand like queen jack 10 9 7th and like king fourth of one of the other suits. That wouldn't be a slam at all. Um, are you in danger in 5? You could be in danger in 5 if they have. Actually, you're almost in more danger. They
Adam
have
said this was white. This was favorable, right? White red,
Mm-hmm.
favorable. Yeah. So, and that's why. I mean, red you would try to bid a slam, right? But white, you're favorable, especially. You're worried about a whole bunch of stuff.
It really depends on partner. If they're like stodgy traditional, they're going to have their 8-card suit, and you can
confidently
Blackwood.
bid on.
But that's not kind of the modern way of bidding.
And Adam, will you let us know what partner's hand was?
Yeah, partner had ace, queen, jack, 7th. Doubleton, Doubleton, and queen and 1.
So, on a
Oh,
hook.
I remember this hand, I think.
Yeah, I saw this hand at some
Wasn't
point
it like a
also.
bad slam that might, it takes a heart lead
It's
to beat slam
makeable.
as the cards start, right?
It is makeable.
But if you knew partner's hand, you wouldn't bid slam, right?
I got a hand for you. Let's see if I can find it. It was in the second set, I believe. And it was board 22. Here it is, guys. And I will give it up to the audience as well. I can put that back on the screen for you guys.
Oh yeah, that was incredible.
So look at this
This
auction.
hand.
This is amazing. So north-south cards, they play precision. So south opens a spade, which is, capped out at probably this hand, right? This is like as good as you're going to get probably. Partner bids 2 clubs, just game forcing. 2 diamonds. Artificial, it's 6+ spades, no 4+ hearts. 2 spades, he gets to show 16+ and a fit. Extras, 6 spades. Okay, let's get key card on the board at 3 diamonds.
I feel like they're about to ask for jacks.
Pay attention, here it comes. All right, 4 clubs, 2 key cards with the queen, asking
About
king,
clubs.
no club queen. Yep, club ask. King, no club queen. Asking more. Probably shows club jack. 6 no trump, kind of confirming to Eric that, okay, we can take that many tricks. And I asked Eric specifically about this. He goes, yeah, and at this point, I just kind of know that it's right to bid 7. Because even if he doesn't know what 6 diamonds is, I have the jack of clubs. And he's
Yeah.
asked so much.
So Mexstroth and Rodwell traditionally have always played like sort of a non-standard follow-ups to Blackwood, but their structure basically after so go back. So what was the
Yeah,
Blackwood bid?
that was 3 diamonds.
3 diamonds, and then 4 clubs showed.
4 clubs shows 2 key cards with the queen.
Okay, and so the 4 heart bid is asking about. So
Clubs.
if he were to have bid 4 diamonds, it would be like number of kings. But if you bypass that, it's
Clubs,
asking
diamonds,
about
hearts.
yeah,
Is it
it's
clubs,
asking
diamonds,
about
hearts? Then that and
yeah,
that.
in
Okay.
the suit the responder has
Yeah.
the longest suit in, which was known to be clubs.
Yeah.
And
And
the
then
response
and then 5
non-queen king.
clubs. Yep.
Well,
King, no queen. All right. I'm still asking about clubs. All right. I think that's the jack, and then honestly, they both kind of, even if North didn't know, and I'm not sure. I haven't confirmed if he knew or he wasn't sure what 6 diamonds was, but
North knew he would have bid 7 of trump himself, right? He
right.
just
That's
count.
why Eric knows just the persistence of the club ass. The jack of clubs just has to be perfect, and I think he knew partner shape at this point also, or at least he knew he had 4 of them.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
and
So that's
this
the
is
hand I wanted to add
very
to the
cool.
mix. But
I'll tell you
Rob,
kind of a mini story from our team playing. So we're in that first round match, and we know it's close. The one where we won by 1 in the end.
oh yeah,
And on the second to last board, I'm in a pretty tight game. Like I'm glad to be there. It sort of looks like I would need to catch a doubleton queen. I have ace king fourth opposite jack fourth of spades. I'm in 4 hearts. But I find the line of play. I don't get the best defense, and I'm gonna now make it even if the queen's not doubleton, right? And I'm really happy about this. And then I test, and it is a doubleton queen, so I make it. And then I'm like, oh, that's not really a swing. I thought we needed a swing. I hope I can try a little something on the last board. I think we might need it. It's not what's happening this. On the last board, they opened a no trump on my right, and I had a very light, basically a 3 diamond bid. And I showed something else, like a major I didn't have with a minor. I was like 3-3-6-1, and I showed a 4 card major with a minor. Just tried to create something, basically.
yeah.
And they were always getting the 4 spades, and they got there anyway. But for a random reason, because I had done this, they got there from the other side. And now I wasn't on lead to lead my singleton club anymore. So my partner led something, and they made 6 instead of 5 because I hadn't led my singleton to get a rough. And I didn't know the margin was 2, so I made it from 2 to 1 by doing this.
Oh man.
Thankfully, I didn't make it from 1 to 0.
Wow.
We watched this hand, Josh. We were just like, we knew all along it's gonna be 1 imp that's just academic, but it's gonna make it hurt even more.
Rob, I'm gonna send another hand to you.
All right.
I wrote it out in the
I see
Zoom.
it. I see it. Okay.
This hand I
Wait,
remember very
wait,
much.
we got a message that flashed for a second. Maybe that means they're reloading.
Okay.
But if not, let me type this in here.
I know the hand that I'm sending, which is, by the way, not to take away from his problem. At my table, they opened 3 hearts, and I thought immediately it's quite a bidding problem.
All right, hang on.
It's double a bid 3 no trump.
Let me get it up. It's queen third, ace jack tight, ace king fourth. If I can draw an ace there, that's nice. And then ace king 10 fourth. Another beautiful hand there. And it goes righty opens 2 hearts. You double. Lefty bids 3 hearts. Partner bids 4 spades. What now? So here's your hand. Queen third of spades, ace jack tight hearts, ace king fourth of diamonds, ace king 10 fourth of clubs. 2 hearts by righty. You double. And it goes 3 hearts, 4 spades by partner.
This hand I remember very clearly.
You did you get a chance to see this one, Adam, or is this new for you also?
I didn't see this one, I don't think. At least I don't remember it. I mean, I bid key card.
Yeah, seems like I.
What's your plan if you bid key card and partner shows 1?
Partner shows 1. I'm bidding a slam.
Okay.
I mean, it might not make, but partner can have extra spades. Partner's not a passed hand, right?
Yeah,
you know.
harsh duality. We have a whiteboard and we have a hand. What else do you need, buddy? There's like, have we devolved in this? We're waiting for the bridge to start, and we can't commentate on the bridge is not happening. But what happened at your table? You said, Josh, they opened 3 hearts.
On my table, it was a different bidding problem. They opened 3 hearts, and the real problem is you double or bid 3 trump right now.
Who-
I bid right now.
It's sort of. I thought this was actually kind of dependent on their style. Like if they have a sound style, I would double because I don't expect to have a second stopper often enough.
Right, you expect them to
But
have king queen, something good to the.
yeah, but if they're more aggressive 6 card suits, everything, then I think 3 is a lot better.
Who
I mean,
was
very
it?
often have a second heart stopper.
Who was it to you, right?
It was Chip Martell.
And he's a pretty solid citizen, right? Or
Well, he's like an older guy, but he's sort of a down the middle kind of player. He said they could have 6,
okay.
and
So, Rob, has anyone answered in the chat anything else besides for Blackwood?
No. In fact, we don't have a ton of takers on exactly what they would do, but feel free, folks. Why don't we let them ask? All right. So, on the left there is a hand, and on the right is the auction. So on the right-hand opponent was the dealer. They started with 2 hearts. You doubled with this hand. It went 3 hearts, 4 spades by your partner pass. And I think everyone so far, they have heard us, but everyone is saying Blackwood. Tournament director, working on the problem, but not sure if it can be fixed. Sigh. Interesting. Does that mean they're not going to finish, or are they going to finish and we're just not going to be able to see it? That is a good question.
That would be unfortunate.
But it looks like everyone's been Blackwood.
Anyway, Rob, Kit Woolsey had this hand, and he found the great bid, I think, of 5 no trump.
Interesting.
Pick a slam, and he caught his partner with. And by the way, his partner had 5 spades, which he didn't have to have,
Sure.
and it was still a huge winner. I'll tell you what his partner's hand was. Something like this.
A thoughtful bid. I like
5
it.
no trump's pretty amazing. Yeah.
He caught his partner with like that, and it just 6 spades was down on a rough.
Oh my God, that's
yeah,
brutal.
they lead a singleton diamond, and then they win the ace of trumps and give a diamond rep.
Yeah, so his partner had king jack 5th of spades, a singleton heart, and queen jack 10 5th of diamonds, and queen x of clubs. So it looks amazing, but the diamond rough happened right away, or after the first trick they get in with the spade and
Right.
Yeah, they lead the diamond, and then the guy gets in with the ace of spades and gives him rough.
See ya. Oh my God, that's so unlucky. All right, guys. Well, we're waiting. We wait. What picture do I have here? Oh, here's I have a picture of Zia and Doug Simpson in bed together. You guys want to see that one?
Yeah, for sure.
Doug told me he had a great time playing against Zia in the room.
Yeah, I think this might have been this year or last year, but
No, this was this year.
it was this year. Okay, because they're basically
we had to
sitting in
change
bed
the seats.
together.
They both had bed, and they both were like, "Oh, I need the bed. I need the bed. I need
Yeah.
the bed."
In fact, I need to undo our pictures here so we can see it. I'm going to hide all of us for a second, and you'll be able to see Zia and Doug right above Adam's head. You're the one I can't get rid of, but there they are. They have their tablets. They're snuggled up in bed together playing bridge, and that's bridge in 2024 also.
Rob. Send it to me too.
I'll send it to you guys afterwards for sure. I have it right here.
It's a great picture. It's really good.
Yeah, it's awesome. And it just shows you kind of the way bridge is being played now, too. 2 guys with a tablet in a room. Okay, let's dance.
Yeah. It looks like they were ready to order like room service.
Yeah, exactly. And now let me get rid of that picture, guys, behind there. I mean, it's not the worst thing to have as a background either. Maybe we'll make it as our background tomorrow. I don't know how long we're going to wait, guys. I'm just waiting to hear what's happening.
I could give you kind of a declare play thing I had that's pretty instructional.
Okay, wait. We know, but we don't know how to fix it. They're trying. You might just want to call it nickel one. Okay. I think
Spoiler alert.
I think that solves it for us, guys. Apologies, folks. Although this is probably a good thing to happen here. at this point, and I'm sure they'll fix it in the future. But they're having technical difficulties. They're not going to be able to show us the rest of the hands, at least not for a while, I think, and we don't know if ever. So the winner is nickel. Sorry, guys, to ruin all of your hopes for Wolpert and Willinkin and everybody else, but we get to see a couple of amazing teams come out and play tomorrow. Yeah, it's
Nickel versus Fleischer should be very exciting.
and it's isn't it kind of like if you were like a fan sitting at home and watching this like on BSPN, the Bridge Sports Network, which we're doing here. That's the kind of the match you wanted to see, maybe, especially as it's progressed. Nickel started a little slow in their first day, which was
Not the match I wanted to see.
Obviously, all you guys wanted to see different matches with your teams, but now that it's over, it's going to be exciting. At least you have,
I wanted to see this match.
yeah, and you have two of the best teams in the country, and this week they've been the two best teams. So we will see them start to go at it tomorrow. Do I have any? Who wants to be with Michael Rimstead tomorrow? By the way, at 3 o'clock or something like that. Any of you guys
Can
have
you make us
interest in that?
volunteer live on air?
No, I'm saying
Race
who.
this?
I mean, I'm assuming that's going to be a hot ticket when we have a Swede coming in to
Does sound
do
like
some
fun.
analysis. But I first of all, I appreciate all you guys joining, and I'm sorry it didn't work out for us to call more than like 8 boards here. But I appreciate all your
Pretty good
expertise.
8 boards. In those boards, they caught up by like 30 imps.
They were trending in a really good direction for sure. And yeah, all these teams have done great. All of your teams also, guys. The fact that you get to come here and play and win matches and kind of compete for this has got to be wonderful. And only one team can win, unfortunately. So there we go. And yeah, we'll see the Rimstead sisters as well in the USB BF events in the future. So thanks a lot, guys. And thank you for watching out there. Sorry we didn't
Thanks,
get the full
Rob.
poll. Well, we'll see you
Thanks.
next time, and we'll see all you guys, I'm sure, in a situation